Mr. Moo's back here making faces. We had to park really quick because I can't drive. My hands hurt too much. We just picked up groceries that I'm going to show you guys here in a second. I continue to do grocery pickup despite my objections and issues and everything else because I just don't have time. It's really the short and simple of it. I just don't have time. I actually would prefer to go into the stores. I'm going to have to run to both Costco and Hy-Vee later, which you guys may or may not see. We'll see what happens there. But we need eggs from Costco. I went to Sam's Club and Walmart today. And Hy-Vee, I need to go pick up some Roma tomatoes, some bell peppers, including green peppers, which Costco never has. And I don't trust anybody at Sam's Club to pick out my peppers, if they even have any. And, what else did I need? Oh, Sloppy Joe sauce. So, he's wanting some gummies. And I said, I gotta unbuckle here. I drove across the parking lot just enough to stop. I shared with you guys recently that I actually have fibromyalgia and, causing some issues. And I've had some other health issues going on. But, guys, when I was a preteen, I was actually also diagnosed with Raynaud's. And so, fun little fact there. And today, the temperature is a whopping 25 degrees out. You can kind of see through the window there. There's no snow, but it's cold and the wind. And I forgot my gloves at home because it actually hadn't been this cold up until the last 2 days. And, hi, buddy. So I always get out and help everybody load our stuff because we've got so much, and I'm kind of particular about how certain things get loaded. Well, with Raynaud's, the circulation of my hands is not the best, and it causes intense pain really quickly when I get cold. And so I had to stop long enough to put my hands here. You guys can't see it, but I've got them in front of the heater vents with the heat going, and I've got the heat turned off back there because we did not pause long enough to put all the cold stuff in cooler bags. Like at Sam's, I just had them throw the boxes that they had it packed in the back end, and I put a picnic blanket over it to insulate it and turned off the heat in the back end. But at Walmart, so you guys probably aren't going to see these now because I'm going to go ahead and open them for him, and we'll see if they end up in there or not, which that was really reflecting. But I grabbed some of the Juicy Burst, came up in the recommended on Walmart because I haven't ordered them in a while, and I forgot to bring a snack for him. So he is asking me for gummies, which he hasn't had in quite some time. We've kind of been fighting him on brushing his teeth lately. He just goes through moods where he doesn't want to do certain things. And so we are trying to remind him what happens if he doesn't. And usually when that's happening, I don't buy this kind of stuff because it's so important to be brushing your teeth well enough. But there's that. Did you get buckled back up?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm regaining feeling in my hands, a little less pain. We've got the drive home somewhere between 15 and 20 minutes to get home. So I'm going to do that. We're going to get everything unloaded and set up on the table so I can show you this much. And like I said, later I've got to run to Costco for the eggs and then Hy-Vee for tomatoes, peppers, and Sloppy Joe sauce because it is Thanksgiving week, which you guys won't see this until the following week, I think. That's kind of what I'm working on right now, is getting into that full routine. And at this point, I think my grocery hauls will be going up the week after when I got them, since I don't get them on a specific day. It kind of gives me that window. Anyhow, that's my plan. It's Thanksgiving week. I can tell you guys about what we do for Thanksgiving really quick. We are not your traditional turkey household or anything like that. We actually save that for Christmas. We do a very big homemade meal for Christmas that everybody enjoys. Everybody gets to kind of help pick dishes and stuff, and then I make the vast majority of it. But I'm going to get trapped in by the cart guy here in a sec. Anyhow, for Thanksgiving, years ago, we started a tradition where we have pizza. That's what we do. Normally we go get Papa Murphy's, which is a take and bake. They make it right there in front of you. You take it home, you bake it. Well, those hold in the fridge for a few days, so we will go on Wednesday to pick it up for Thanksgiving on Thursday, and we make a ton of pizza. Well, this year, a friend of mine, which you guys will see here in a minute, introduced us to, we haven't tried them yet, but she swears they're really good, pizza kits from Sam's Club. There are 5 pizza crusts and sauce, and then you just have to come up with the toppings, and the cheese, obviously. So everybody can add whatever sauce they actually want. If they want the tomato or the pizza sauce that comes with it, if they want to do barbecue, ranch, whatever kind of sauce they want on their pizza. And then that's what the peppers and stuff are for as well as some of the other stuff you're going to see. Oh, is that gross? Okay, thank you. And so I'm right now with groceries, I'm getting all of the pizza toppings, so we have that on hand, because Thursday we will spend the day making homemade pizzas. I actually got 2 of those kits, so there's 10 pizza crusts total, which means everybody gets their own pizza. And then we will set up a Christmas tree and all of that. Anyhow, I'm going to get home so we can get all this set up and you guys can see those groceries here in just a sec. And just like that, I am home with Sam's Club and Walmart. I have not ran to Costco or Hy-Vee yet. We'll see when that happens later today, or if Shawn's actually going to do it. Coming onto this end, I'm going to kind of wrap around the side here really quick. Thing of the Red Baron mini pizzas. I wanted to try Sam's Club's cauliflower crust. It's kind of become my thing, is trying everybody's cauliflower pizza to see which one's better. And since I most definitely cannot be eating the regular pizza with everybody else anymore, I got to find the ones that work for me and the ones I like, and that'll be for Thanksgiving. Thing of the French toast sticks to have in the freezer, as well as some chicken pot pies, some dinosaur chicken nuggets hiding back there, as well as a lasagna, corn dogs, and whoa, my camera just tried to flop on me. The combination pizza rolls. All of that, just kind of restock our freezer supply going there. Coming down here, I have got 4 of the vanilla almond creamers, 4 of the caramel, and 2 of the sweet and creamy. Shawn is going back and forth on whether he prefers the vanilla or the sweet and creamy. It was the sweet and creamy. And then the other day when he had to pick up a little bit extra because we ran out, he told me he's actually preferring the vanilla right now. So anyhow, so that's the creamers that we've got there. I've got 2 jugs of the unsweetened vanilla almond milk, 1 jug of whole milk hiding back there, 2 of the 2-packs of Land O'Lakes butter. I've got 6 blocks of the Colby Jack cheese, 3 packages of the Colby Jack slices, 1 block of the Tillamook medium cheddar. Got some taco sauce hanging out there in the middle. 2 things of the oven roasted turkey breast, 1 salami, 1 honey roasted turkey, 1 thing of rotisserie seasoned chicken. I think we might actually have a tiny bit of lunch meat left over in the fridge from the previous time I had bought it, but we actually ran out of bread, so nobody's been eating it lately. So there's that, although I do still have some crescent rolls left, so maybe I'll make some roll-ups one of these days here. 2 things of the Hidden Valley Ranch. Now, I got 2 of them because we were buying a much bigger bottle, and at the rate we go through it for certain meals, I just figured I'd have 2, so I have it on hand because I buy it at Sam's Club, and we are only averaging going there once every 6 weeks or so. I figured I'd go ahead and I'd get that. Not that I expect to run out, but it just makes life easier. 2-pack of Nutella. I do have some of the Jack Daniel's barbecue sauce. That was a request from Ciara for our pizzas, because everybody likes to try different ones, and she said that all of the barbecue sauces we have on hand right now are sweet, and she preferred something a little smokier or more savory than sweet. So there is that. Oh, how many people am I going to throw off with this one? The pineapple is for the pizza. For those who want it, everybody likes their own combinations. I don't deny them what they want unless it's something we just don't allow in the house. So there is that, and it was requested that I get 2 cans so that way the other can can be eaten if it's not used for the pizzas. 2 things of the Brussels mint cookies. Now, these are actually for Shawn. I'm going to put them up because the Brussels mint Pepperidge Farm cookies are his absolute favorite. However, the last, I think, 2 years, you couldn't find them at all, and we were told they quit making them. Now, this year, they seem to be back. He got super excited. He grabbed 1 bag, Said he was going to limit himself, which is fine and all, but I'm going to put those up to put in his stocking for Christmas. Because that's kind of what we do, is just little treats like that for each other. 2 things of blueberries. To be honest, I thought I ordered one, but one bigger one. And those are smaller, so I don't know if they subbed them or if that's actually what I ordered. Coming back here, I have 3 things of turkey pepperoni, 2 things of Canadian bacon, 2 big bags of Jet Puff marshmallows. That is to make kind of like a Rice Krispie treat for Thanksgiving, but different. I'll show you guys what I mean by that in just a minute. 2 bags of Ruffles. I have 1 thing of Krusteaz gluten-free cinnamon swirl cake mix. Guys, this was an accidental order. I was looking at it. I remembered accidentally clicking it and thinking, okay, I got to remove that. And then as I checked out, I was like, oh, well, I guess I'm buying it. So that happened. The dinosaur egg oatmeal. Micah has decided he wants that again. Another pack. I say another pack. I don't know if you guys saw the previous one, because I had Shawn pick it up on a random day. But Canada Dry Ginger Ale makes a winter variety pack. There's blackberry, cranberry, and then regular ginger ale. It only comes out this time of year, and I still have some left from before. But one of the neighbors and I actually both enjoy it, so we'll sit and have a ginger ale together. And then hiding below that is a case of the Waterloo flavored waters. I have got 10 each of the shells and real aged cheddar, the macaroni and classic cheddar, and the shells and white cheddar. Now, normally I would only get those 2, and 5 boxes makes a meal, or a primary portion of a meal. It's not the only thing they eat. But then the white cheddar was actually requested by some of the older girls. So I went ahead and I got that. It's just something that's easy to have on hand. It doesn't go bad. It can sit in our pantry for as long as it needs to and be good that way. A bag of the milk chocolate chips. I noticed recently that everybody has been eating the chocolate chips, and we are hitting holiday season, so Christmas baking and stuff is going to start happening. I needed more chocolate chips. Here, and I have the stuff stacked together, so I'll show you guys here. This is roast. I actually, chuck roast, it looks like, man, it's not getting any cheaper, is it? $46 worth of roast right there. And then below that, I'll just tilt it. I got a thing of the thick cut bacon. Coming over here, I have Canyon Bakehouse. Their Hawaiian sweet. It's actually pretty good bread. A little more dense than I would like, but it's gluten-free. So what do you really expect? Good and Gather, or Good Crisp Company, sour cream and onion chips, Good Thins, the garden veggie. I am having to completely redo any of the snacks and stuff that I have on hand for myself. And all of that I'll explain. Probably not in this video, but in another one soon. I'm waiting for a couple more answers to come in from the doctor's office, but we think we finally have some additional answers. Anyhow, I've got a thing of fig bars for snacks there. 2 boxes of the chocolate checks. Guys, this is the part I was talking about that I would explain. If you've ever made Rice Krispie treats, it's butter, marshmallows, and Rice Krispies. If you make it with chocolate checks instead, it remains gluten-free, and it's more like s'mores. It's actually super yummy. And for anybody who hadn't thought of it or hasn't tried it, you're welcome. Let me know if it works for you. We like it. I crunch up the checks just a little bit. Not too much, because you don't want it just completely crumbs. But the checks pieces are a little big sometimes too. So just a little bit of crunching. I don't know. It's just a personal preference there. Let me know how you do it if you do. Back here, come around over here. I have got 2 things of the Mission tortillas. One of these packs will go in the freezer, and then the other one will go in the pantry. These freeze really well, and we go through just enough. It's 2 20-count things of burrito shells. And it's just, again, super helpful to have on hand, because we make homemade refried beans quite often, as well as tacos and other things. And then the kids like some of the shredded chicken I make in tortilla shells. So there is that. This is the pizza kits I was talking about. Molineros. It was like $8 and change for, it says 5. I'm assuming it's just the way they're in there. It looked like 3 there for a minute. But that will equal 10 pizzas. Those, I would guess, are close to a medium-sized pizza. Somewhere between a small and a medium, depending where you get your pizza, obviously. Thing of potatoes. We've actually gone through a lot of potatoes lately. I've been making potato soup, what the kids absolutely love. But I bought the roast because I'm in the mood for it. And I like to make roast every year around my birthday because it's a favorite meal of mine. And I love potatoes with my roast. And then we'll throw in carrots too. Something I didn't do for the longest time, and it's one of Shawn's favorites, so I added in. Anyhow, 2 loaves of the, here, I'll turn so you guys can actually see the label. Country Hearth Kids Choice White for bread because we needed bread. That is what we've got. Now that my big girls took off while I was doing this, I've got to have Blake and Taya help me get stuff put away really quick so I can feed them lunch. And we'll talk totals in just a moment. Okay guys, really quick as we're putting stuff away. Most of the table's cleared. I realized something and my heart sank. I remembered that when I was placing the Sam's Club order, I meant to take Nutella off of the list because somebody had written it down. But I had bought this set at Costco recently, so we didn't need more. But I forgot to take it off, so I went ahead and I ordered this set. Now I went to put them in there. Guys, look at that. The Nutella 2-pack is 26.5 ounce jars. The Costco 2-pack is 33.5 ounce jars. Go ahead and compare prices online too. So anyhow, I just had to show you that. Be aware of what sizes you're getting. Okay, I am managing to actually get this done in the same day, which almost didn't happen. It is getting late. As usual, the day spiraled. As soon as we got all the groceries put away, I had to hurry up and get those 3 kids fed lunch. Once they were done with lunch, we had just a little bit of time to work on some schoolwork and some of that stuff before I had to start school pickup routines. But in the midst of all of that, I realized I'd forgotten something really big. Our daughter that we will be adopting very soon, she had a choir concert tonight. I didn't forget about that. I forgot to put her tights on the Walmart order. I had a dress, but I hadn't got her tights for it. And she had to have those because that concert was this evening. So, yeah, long story short, I had to run to Walmart. I had to do that between school pickups, get home, get kids fed supper, and then actually we ended up picking up one of her friends whose parents both had to work tonight so that we can give her a ride to the concert as well because they were both in choir. I don't know why it seems like I'm out of breath all of a sudden. I don't know why that happens to me. I think I get excited to talk to you guys. Anyhow, so long story short, lots of stuff happened by the time we got home, got kids in bed. I sat for a little bit, kind of forgot, and then was going to get ready for bed and went, I hadn't finished this yet. So here we are. Now, I have added up the Sam's Club and the Walmart totals. Shawn did swing by Costco. I didn't get to. And I've not been to Hy-Vee yet. So I do not have the tomatoes, the peppers, or the sloppy joe sauce. He picked up 2 pumpkin pies, I think he said. Because Thursday is pie day in our house for Thanksgiving. And they all like pumpkin pie. I don't. I know. Is that sacrilegious as an American to say I don't like pumpkin pie? I like the pile of whipped cream on top of pumpkin pie. There's a ratio that makes it acceptable, I guess. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm more of an apple and stuff, but I can't eat the pies at this point. So he only got the pumpkin. He did get eggs. He said that they did not have the cage-free organic eggs that we buy that I can actually eat in moderation. He had to get their, I don't know, the Costco white. I don't know if they're organic or not, but he had to get those. He's not very good, though, at hanging on to receipts. So I have no idea what he spent. I don't know what Hy-Vee will run. So obviously that'll push this up a little bit more. As of right now, 2 weeks it have passed. Since I got groceries last, $666.51. That's what it came to. So add in a little bit more from Costco, and then whatever I spend at Hy-Vee, we will cross the 700 mark. I feel, and guys, every time it's a shocker to see those numbers, and then every time I remind myself, that's actually like less. I'm continuing to bring it down. There's some things I also realized, wow, sorry, camera wonky. There's some things that I realized we were overbuying, things that were not getting used properly, things that nobody was eating. So dealing with all of that, it's helping the budget. You know, if we're going to do this every 2 weeks, which really seems to be working, $700, guys, if I manage that, that'll be like $1,400 to $1,500 a month on average at that rate. I don't think it's going to stay right there, but it's really good overall budget-wise. Makes me feel good that I'm bringing it down, and despite what the economy is and inflation and all of that, that we've all just had to come to accept at this point. So anyhow, guys, it's late. I'm feeling rambly. My arms are more tired than normal. The lighting is horrible because I can't keep my arms up to hold it where the lighting is better. And I'm going to get going. I really hope that you guys are having a blessed day. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss everything else coming up next. I'll see you in the next one.